time for today's big game breakdown, and let's take a look at some Sunday NFL action. This is a game that's attracted a fair bit of betting attention in the markets this week. That is the undefeated Arizona Cardinals heading to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen right now, I'm seeing Cleveland has been bet up to 3.5 just about everywhere now. The total sitting at 49.5 on a day that's supposed to be fairly windy by the lake in Cleveland. So, two things happened last week that were fairly unique. First, the Cleveland Browns became the first team in NFL history, the history of the NFL, to lose a game where they scored 40 or more points, gained 500 or more yards on offense, and had 0 turnovers. They scored 40, they had 500 plus yards, they didn't turn the ball over, they played a perfect offensive game, and they lost. First time in NFL history. That to me is a red flag. Arizona did something last week they hadn't done in the Kyler Murray era, and that's win a game but scoring less than 24 points. In fact, they won a game when scoring only 17. That's the first time they were able to do that in the Cliff Kingsbury, Kyler Murray era. So when we look at those two facts, all right, here's Arizona that, oh, by the way, all of a sudden they're good enough to win games with their defense now. And the confidence boost that comes with that. Boy, you look at some of the quotes in that locker room, that's a confident team right now. You look at the Cleveland side of the equation and go, man, doesn't matter how many points they score. They can't stop anybody. And I understand it. The injury report for both these two teams is dicey. Two huge absences for Arizona. When you talk about the starting center and Chandler Jones, it's enormous. Rodney Hudson and Chandler Jones not likely to play this week. I get you. And that's what moved this line up to 3.5. But look at the Browns. All right. Cluster injuries in the offensive line. Conklin and Wills haven't been able to practice this week. All right. That comes on the heels of injuries to Chris Hubbard and Nick Harris earlier, both guys out. The injuries in the secondary, MJ Stewart, Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, Greg Newsome, all hurt. Davion Clowney banged up. As his counterpart on the other side, Myles Garrett. Both guys missed practice this week. The running backs are banged up. Everyone's talking about Arizona's run defense and how bad it is, and I'm not buying that, by the way. But Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb both hurt. The center, J.C. Tretter's hurt. The tight end, David Njoku, was huge last week. He's hurt. Clowney's backup at defensive end, Tack McKinley, is hurt. Not a healthy Browns team. And when you're scoring 40 points and not turning the ball over and losing, you're not a team I want to lay points with. Give me Arizona plus the 3.5 in Cleveland on Sunday. And there's your big game breakdown.